Ircon, a Government of India undertaking, is a relentless contributor in furthering the cause of Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative by offering a wide range of engineering and construction solutions from concept to commissioning. The company has successfully executed more than 390 landmark projects in India and 128 projects abroad in more than 24 countries. Ircon has been an active participant in prestigious nation-building projects, including construction of 340-kilometer new rail link in Kashmir Valley, bringing the valley on the map of Indian Railways. It's the biggest broad-gauge railway line construction in the high mountainous region in India. Facing militancy at its peak, Ircon constructed the longest railway tunnel of 11 kilometers through the Pir Panjal range. 2 out of the 3 rail coach factories of Indian Railways have been established by Ircon. The company successfully commissioned one of the largest rail-cum-road steel bridges of 4.56 km length on River Ganga at Patna. Presently, Ircon is engaged in the construction of the 45 km long Sivok-Rangpur railway project, providing the first rail link to Sikkim with the rest of the country. The project undertaken by Ircon reflects its commitment to the Make in India initiative. Head-hardened rails and railway tracks, waterproofing membrane, ventilation fans, cable trays, stainless steel LT panels, and many other materials and tunnels which used to be imported earlier are now being procured from the local manufacturers. Ircon have trained Indian tunnel engineers with NATM experience, making supervision of tunnel construction possible with Indian engineers. Ircon is the first public sector undertaking in India using mechanized methods like new track construction (NTC) machines for laying of tracks, cylindrical foundation augering for OHE masts and boom erection using railroad crane, simultaneous stringing of catenary and contact wire under tension. In June 2021, Ircon completed the work of dismantling and reconstruction of Valsad Road overbridge in a record 20 days. In February 2021, in Vadodara Kim Expressway project, company created a world record by 24 hours of continuous laying of pavement quality concrete covering an area of 24,970 square meter. With a long and acclaimed list of projects under its belt, Ircon has since its inception been contributing to help the country in its march towards Atmanirbhar Bharat.
Namaskar and good afternoon. Dear shareholders, I, Brijesh Kumar Gupta, Chairman and Managing Director of Ircon International Limited, extend a hearty welcome to all of you at this 47th Annual General Meeting. I hope you all are safe and are in good health. I also welcome my colleagues on the board and the key officials of the company who have joined this meeting from Delhi and through online mode. May I introduce them to shareholders? Let me introduce other directors who are attending the meeting from the corporate office at New Delhi. Srimati Ragini Advani, Director Finance. Sri Parag Verma, Director Works. Sri Anand Kumar Singh, Director Projects. Sri Ajay Kumar Chauhan, Independent Director, who is also Chairperson of the Audit Committee and Nomination and Remuneration Committee. Now, the government nominee director, Sri Dhananjay Singh, Executive Director, Gati Sakti Civil 2, Railway Board, who is also a chairperson of Stakeholders Relationship Committee and representative of Government of India, and attending this meeting through online mode. And other independent directors who are attending the meeting through online mode, Srimati Ranjana Upadhyay, who is also chairperson of Corporate Social Responsibility and Sustainability Committee. Sri Dipendra Kumar Gupta, Independent Director, and Dr. Karthik Chandulal Vadra, Independent Director. Other than the board members, we have Sri B. Muganthan, Chief Financial Officer and ED Finance, Ms. Ritu Arora, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer, Sri Harveer Singh Gulati and Sri Dalveer Singh Gulati from Statutory Auditors, Messrs. SDSG and Associates, and Sri N.K. Sinha from Secretarial Auditor, Kumar Naresh Sinha and Associates are also present in the meeting through VC. Scrutinizer Sri Sachin Agarwal, Practicing Company Secretary, is also present through VC. Now I request the Company Secretary to confirm quorum of the meeting.
Thank you, sir. So far, we have more than 75 members who are attending this annual general meeting through VC. Hence, the requisite quorum is present and proceedings of the meeting can be commenced.
As the requisite quorum is present, the meeting is properly constituted, and now I call this meeting to order. I once again thank all the members for joining this meeting through VC. The company has taken the requisite steps to enable the members to participate and vote on the items being considered at this annual general meeting. Now I request Company Secretary to explain the procedure of the meeting and voting.
Good afternoon, everyone. I, Ritu Arora, Company Secretary, welcome you all at the 47th Annual General Meeting of Ircon International Limited. This 47th AGM of the company is being held through video conferencing in compliance with the Companies Act 2013, read with the notification and guidelines issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and Securities and Exchange Board of India. I would like to inform you regarding the participation process of this meeting. Facility of joining this meeting through VC is being made available on first come, first service basis. Since there is no physical attendance of the members, the requirement of appointing the proxy is not applicable. Attendance of members through VC is being counted for the purpose of quorum under the Act. As per the Companies Act 2013, Register of Directors and Key Managerial Personnel and their shareholding, Register of Contracts and Arrangements in which directors are interested, Memorandum and Articles of Association, and other documents referred to in the Notice of AGM are available for inspection and can be accessed through the link made available on the website of NSDL during the meeting. As per Section 108 of the Companies Act 2013, read with Rule 20 of Companies Management and Administration Rules 2014 and Regulation 44 of SEBI, Listing Obligations and Disclosure Requirement Regulation 2015, Ircon had provided the remote e-voting facility to all the shareholders of company for all the resolutions set forth in the notice of AGM. The remote e-voting was conducted from 9 a.m. 9 September 2023 to 5 p.m. 11 September 2023. Members who have not cast their vote earlier through remote e-voting can cast their vote through e-voting at the meeting as per credentials displayed in the e-voting window. Sri Sachin Agarwal, Practicing Company Secretary, and failing him, Ms. Anjali, Practicing Company Secretary of Messrs. Agarwal S. and Associates, have been appointed as the scrutinizer to conduct the e-voting process in a fair and transparent manner. Shri Sachin Agarwal is attending the meeting as a scrutinizer to conduct the e-voting process. The scrutinizer's report would be available within 2 working days from the meeting. All the members who have joined this meeting are by default put on mute mode by the host to avoid any disturbance and ensure smooth and seamless conduct of the meeting. Once the question and answer round starts, I will announce the name of shareholders who have registered as speaker shareholder one by one. The speaker shareholders will thereafter be unmuted by the host. While speaking, shareholders are requested to use the earphones so that he or she is clearly audible. We would like to request the shareholders to limit the timing to ask questions up to 2 to 3 minutes. Ensure that Wi-Fi is not connected to any other device, no other background applications are running. There is proper lighting to have good video and audio experience. If there is a connectivity problem at a speaker's end, we will ask the next speaker to join. Once the connectivity improves, the earlier speaker shareholder will be called again to speak. During the meeting, if the shareholder faces any issue, she may contact on the helpline numbers mentioned on the notice of AGM. The dedicated toll-free number for investors regarding queries or issues during the AGM is provided in the notice of the AGM. Thank you very much. Now I request our chairman to take the proceedings further and address the forum.
Dear shareholders, I am delighted to share with you the 47th annual report of your company for financial year 2022-23, which has been yet another year of impressive performance. It is a matter of great pride that your company has displayed overall a good performance. On a standalone basis, your company has clocked highest ever total turnover of rupees 10,262 crores as compared to previous year of rupees 7,181 crore, registering an increase of 43%. Also, on a consolidated basis, total turnover registered a record increase of 42% and stood at rupees 10,750 crore as compared to previous year of 7,586 crore. It is noteworthy to mention that your company, which started exclusively as a railway construction company, has acquired expertise across diversified infrastructure sectors over the past 47 years and has also spread in a spectrum of services into PMC, EPC, and PPP mode. The company has to its credit 128 completed projects in 25 countries across the globe and over 400 projects in India. Contracts secured in India and abroad. The project secured during financial year 2022-23 includes work of signaling and telecommunication system from Maho Junction to Anuradhapura in Sri Lanka under Indian line of trade. Establishment of railway sidings along with railway station contiguous to mine lease boundary of Gare Palma Sector 3 coal mine. PMC services for signaling and telecommunication system and development of rail infrastructure for proposed 2 number RLS 20 MTY for Ananta OCP of Jagannath area at Talcher. Ircon has also been engaged for central public sector undertaking for development of new industrial estates in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Your company has more than 50 projects in its portfolio, including 5 international projects in Bangladesh, Algeria, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and Myanmar. We continue to actively participate in new projects across industry segments in the domestic front to capture healthy profit margins. The company is aggressively pursuing foreign projects, including projects being funded through Exim Bank of India and projects being funded through multilateral funding agencies. Financial highlights. On standalone basis, apart from recording the highest ever turnover, we have also recorded highest ever operating turnover of rupees 9921 crore in financial year 2022-23 as against rupees 6910 crore in the previous financial year, registering an increase of 44%. Profit before tax for financial year 2022-23 stood at rupees 883 crore, thereby showing an increase of 45% as compared to rupees 610 crore in the previous financial year. Profit after tax stood at rupees 777 crores in financial year 2022-23, registering a growth of 43% as against rupees 544 crore in the previous financial year. The net worth of your company has increased by 12% to rupees 5178 crore in financial year 2022-23 as against rupees 4621 crore in financial year 2021-22. During financial year 2022-23, the railway sector contributed around 94% of our operating turnover, and operating turnover from highway other sector was approximately 6%. On a consolidated basis, the impressive financial performance of the company is evident from a quantum jump of 40% in the operating turnover during financial year 2022-23, which touched to rupees 10,368 crore. Previous year was rupees 7,380 crore. We have achieved a consolidated net profit of rupees 765 crore for financial year 2022-23 as against rupees 592 crore in the previous year. Furthermore, I would like to mention that the statutory auditors have not given any qualification or remarks in the auditors and auditors report, and the Comptroller and Auditor General of India (C&AG) has given nil comments for the financial year 2022-23. Financial results for the quarter ending 30/6/2023. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that the turnover and profitability for quarter 1 financial year 24 on standalone basis have improved substantially in comparison with quarter 1 financial year 23. The total turnover for this quarter has increased by 38% to rupees 2693 crore from rupees 1957 crore. The operating turnover stood at rupees 2626 crore against rupees 1897 crore, and the profit after tax (PAT) has increased by 31% to rupees 162 crore from rupees 123 crore. I am also glad to announce that recently market cap has crossed rupees 1000 crore, or rather at present it is around say 1500 crores. Dividend. The Board of Directors declared and disbursed an interim dividend of rupees 1.8 per equity share of face value of rupees 2 per share during financial year 2022-23. In addition to interim dividend, your company has proposed a final dividend of rupees 1.20 per share. With this, the total dividend payout for financial year 2022-23 would stand at 150% on the paid up equity share capital, aggregating to approx rupees 282 crore, which is 36% of the post-tax profits of financial year 2022-23 and 5% of the net worth of the company as on March 31, 2023. Share capital. After declaration and payment of the proposed final dividend, the cumulative dividend paid to shareholders up to financial year 2022-23 would stand at rupees 2657 crore. During financial year 2022-23, the paid up share capital stood at rupees 188 crores. As on March 31st, 2023, the shareholding of the promoter, that is President of India, stood at 73% of the paid up equity share capital. Your company is in compliance of the minimum public shareholding (MPS) requirement in terms of the Securities Contracts Regulation Rules 1957. Ircon Group companies. As of now, Ircon Group comprises of 11 subsidiary companies and 7 joint venture companies, the details of which are provided in the director's report. During the year, your company has made investment of rupees 423 crore in its subsidiary and JV companies, and for the purpose of availing the term loan facility from scheduled commercial banks by wholly owned subsidiaries. Ircon has provided corporate guarantee for 5 of its subsidiary companies in highway sector. The other details of investment made, loans granted, and guarantees extended by Ircon to its subsidiary and joint venture companies during the financial year 2022-23 forms part of the notes to the standalone financial statement provided in the annual report. Ratings and recommendation. In terms of memorandum of understanding signed between the Ministry of Railways, Government of India, your company has been rated as very good for the year 2021-22. As per 2022 edition of USA's Engineering News Record (ENR), Ircon is the only Indian PSU to make it to the list of top 250 international contractors as well as under top 250 global construction contractors. Further, in the Business Standard BS 1000 annual magazine released in March 2023, Ircon has been ranked 164 in 2022 by total revenue and ranked 7 in terms of sector performance under the construction and infrastructure sector. Ircon is also ranked 226th in 2022 in the list of Fortune India 500. Keeping up the trend of winning awards year after year during the financial year 2022-23, Ircon has won Green Tech Environment Award for Environment Protection, ENR, Construction World Global Award, and Dune and Bradstreet PSU and Government Summit Atmanirbhar Bharat initiatives. Corporate governance. We are fully aware that sound principles of corporate governance are essential for long-term development and sustainability, and we are operating within the ambit of these principles. In realization of its commitment to responsible businesses, we follow the highest standards of ethical business operations and best practices by adopting a robust corporate governance policy and code of conduct. Your company is adhering to the provisions contained in the SEBI listing obligations and disclosure requirements regulations 2015, the Companies Act 2013, and DDP corporate governance guidelines 2010 and other applicable regulatory requirements. A certificate on compliance of conditions of corporate governance under the SEBI regulation and DPE guidelines on corporate governance form part of director's report. Your company has secured excellent rating for financial year 2022-23 on a self-evaluation basis in compliance of corporate governance for financial year 2022-23. Environmental, social, and governance (ESG). Our environmental, social governance (ESG) framework is implemented throughout all aspects of company operations at Ircon as well as its subsidiary companies. Our corporate strategies aim to achieve steady, prudent, and sustainable growth. We adhere to the highest standards of ethical business conduct in order to fulfill our commitment to responsible businesses. We consistently strive to make positive impact on the communities in which we operate. As a corporate citizen, we have spent rupees 10.12 crore towards corporate social responsibility CSR activities during financial year 2022-23, as against the allocated budget of rupees 10.10 crore. Focusing on the annual theme, that is health and nutrition, as announced by the DPE, and to give preference to the aspirational districts under their CSR, the CSR and sustainability activities of the company comprised of conducting health awareness and 66 medical camps in districts of Jammu and Kashmir for creating general health awareness amongst the villagers. Establishing a vision center in aspirational district Jaisalmer of Rajasthan for detection of visual defects among school children, thereby preventing the progress of eye disease through proper care and treatment. Empowerment of women through skill development training program in Khora Colony, district Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh by Messrs. Bisnoli Sarvodaya Gramodyog Seva Sansthan, we have also contributed rupees 1.5 crore to Prime Minister Citizens Assistance and Relief and Emergency Situation Fund, PM Cares Fund. Human resource, the biggest asset. The company's policies have been framed in a way to embrace the most recent techniques to continuously improve the knowledge, ability, skills, and productivity of the employees. The philosophy that employees are the key to an organization's success has led to the development of these policies. Employee participation in promoted as a partnership with a focus on their professional development, well-being, and growth to foster a positive work and harmonious environment within the organization. The company believes that retention of well-trained, competent, and committed employees, and also expanding our workforce who can usher in new ideas, strategies, and processes will ultimately help in improving the efficiency of the company. The total strength of our human resources as of March 31st, 2023 stood at 1341 with 257 newly employed personnel. Empowerment through information technology. In the process of improving the levels of transparency and efficiency through technology advancement, Ircon is in the process of upgrades to SAP S/4 HANA as Enterprise Resource Planning application software. SAP S/4 HANA is already being used in finance, controlling, and human resource management functions to a large extent. It is leading to company-wide information availability, transparency, and has enabled faster decision making. This reporting tool fetches real-time data from SAP and helps in preparation of financial statements of the company. Employee self-service portal, finance and HCM modules of SAP have been rolled out for entire organization, and 5 pilot locations are undergo live for full functionalities. The other initiatives of the company in the direction of paperless office includes e-office system from National Informatics Center for approval and movement of official documents within the organization, government e-procurement system of NIC, GE, PNIC offering full transparency in public procurement, and dedicated video conferencing facility on Cisco VC and Google Meet from official email ID, which enabled seamless meetings for review of the projects, meetings of the board, its committees, and also general meetings. Future outlook. Infrastructure plays a huge role in propelling other industries and India's overall development. The government therefore focuses on the development of infrastructure and construction services through focused policies such as open FDI norms, large budget allocation to the infrastructure sector, smart cities, mission, etc. Under National Infrastructure Pipeline, India has an investment budget of US $1.4 trillion on infrastructure, which includes 24% on renewable energy, 18% on roads and highways, 17% on urban infrastructure, and 12% on railways. 35 multimodal logistic parks to be developed at a total capital cost of US $6.1 billion will cater to 50% of the freight movement. The logistics cost in India is 13% to the GDP as compared to 8% in the rest of the world, making it difficult for Indian exports to compete globally. The government is working to bring down the logistic cost to GDP to 7% from the current 13%. Indian government launched Gati Shakti Master Plan to integrate different modes of transportation and increase the speed of infrastructure development in India. A capital outlay of rupees 2.40 lakh crore, that is US $29 billion, has been provided for the railways in budget 2023, which is the highest ever outlay. Further allocation for roads and highways has raised to rupees 2.7 lakh crore in budget 2023-24. The government is working towards the development of a national highway network of 2 lakh kilometers by 2025. Ircon has a long-standing reputation as one of the industry leaders in transportation infrastructure with proven expertise in railway projects. To uphold our reputation in the industry and to get sustained profit margins, we intend to capitalize our advantageous position in the market, both in terms of our expertise and financial strength. With the established presence in the Indian market, Ircon further intends to cover the unexplored areas within the country under national infrastructure pipeline. Ircon believes that this will further help in enhancing its portfolio with projects proposed by the Government of India would further consolidate its position in the infrastructure sector. Our strategic focus involves enhancing our market presence within the domestic sector by actively enhancing our involvement in key industry segments such as railways, highways, tunnels, and bridges. Additionally, we are engaged in high-speed rail projects, NCRTC project, NHAI projects on PPP model, renewable power project, PMC undertakings for Indian Railway Ventures, leveraging our established footprint in multiple Indian states. We are committed to extending our operations nationwide and shall continue to grow in these areas. We are confident that various infrastructure initiatives decreed by the Government of India will help us in fostering our future growth. We believe that we are well positioned to execute projects under these modes due to our strong technological capabilities and sound financial position. We will also continue to focus on international market for opportunities in our area of strength and PPP mode of opportunities in rail and roadways. Acknowledgement. I am incredibly thankful to all the predecessors and the present board members, our shareholders, and all stakeholders for their cooperation and trust in Ircon. On behalf of the board of directors, I take this opportunity to record our gratitude and appreciation for the untiring efforts of all the past and present employees of the company. The company is grateful for the valuable support received from various ministries such as railways, road transport and highways, external affairs, finance, commerce, urban development, as well as other ministries, departments and agencies. We are also grateful for the support received from the Office of Comptroller and Auditor General of India, Reserve Bank of India, bankers, statutory branch cost, secretarial and internal auditors of the company, Indian embassies and missions abroad, foreign missions and embassies in India, Exim Bank, ECGC Limited, Protector of Immigration, Passport Authority, and our esteemed clients, both within India and overseas, as without their active support, the company would not have achieved its milestone during the year under review. We would like to express our sincere appreciation to all the dedicated employees of the company at every level. Their unwavering efforts, dedication, sincerity, and commitment have significantly contributed to achieving the highest ever performance of the company. The notice of AGM and the annual report of the company for the year 2022-23 containing the director's report, audited financial statements, standalone and consolidated, auditor's report and C&AG comments thereon have already been sent to the members at their registered email ID. Since this meeting is held through video conferencing, the items and resolutions mentioned in the notice convening the AGM have already been put to vote through remote e-voting. There will be no proposing and seconding of the resolutions. Now I request the company secretary to read out the items mentioned in the notice of AGM and the observations of secretarial auditors and management replies thereto.
Thank you, sir. Under the ordinary businesses, First item is to receive, consider and adopt the audited standalone financial statements of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2023, along with the board's report, auditor's report and comments of the Controller and Auditor General of India thereon. Second item, to receive, consider and adopt the audited consolidated financial statements of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2023, along with the auditor's report and the comments of C&AG thereon. Third item, to confirm the payment of interim dividend of rupees 1.80 per share on the face value of rupees 2 each, that is 90% of the paid up capital of rupees 188.10 crore, amounting to rupees 169.29 crore, and to declare a final dividend at the rate of rupees 1.20 per share on the face value of rupees 2 each, that is 60% of the paid up capital of rupees 188.10 crore, amounting to rupees 112.86 crore for the financial year 22-23. Fourth item, to appoint a director in place of Shrimati Ragini Advani, Director Finance, DIN 09575213, who retires by rotation and being eligible offer herself for reappointment. Item number 5, to authorize the Board of Directors to fix the remuneration of statutory auditors for the financial year 23-24 appointed by C&AG. Under the special businesses, item number 6, to appoint Shri Brijesh Kumar Gupta, DIN 100927756 as Chairman and Managing Director liable to retire by rotation. Item number 7, to appoint Shri Anand Kumar Singh, DIN 07918656 as Director Projects liable to retire by rotation. Item number 8, to ratify remuneration of cost auditor of the company for the financial year 2023-24. Statutory auditors have not given any qualification or remarks in the auditor's report. C&AG has also issued nil comments. The observation of the secretarial auditors with management's reply are mentioned at page number 142 of the annual report, which I am reading out for the shareholders. Observations are: half of the board of the company was not independent as required under Regulation 17(1)(b) of SEBI LODR Regulation 2015 and Para 3.1.4 of DP Guidelines on Corporate Governance with regard to composition of Board of Directors. Management reply is: as per provisions of Section 2, subsection 45 of the Companies Act 2013, Ircon is a government company as per provisions of Companies Act 2013 and Articles of Association of Ircon. The President of India is vested with the power to appoint directors, including independent directors, on the board of the company. Hence, all directors in Ircon are appointed by the Government of India through its administrative ministry, that is Ministry of Railways, and Ircon has no role to play in appointment of any director, including independent director, unless nominated by the government. The company has already requested its ministry, that is Ministry of Railways, Government of India, for appointment of requisite number of independent director on the board. Now I request the chairman, sir, to continue with the proceedings.
Now we will begin with question and answer session. The number of registered speakers are
23.
23. Company Secretary to call out the name of registered speakers one by one. I want to thank all the. No, that is that afterwards.
First speaker is Ajay Jain. Mr. Ajay Jain.
Ajay sir, you can unmute yourself. You can switch on your video. You can speak now, sir.
Yes. Good morning to whole board of management. As a dedicated shareholder of Ircon International, I am honored to speak in front of whole board of management. It's a truly inspiring to witness the journey of our company and its unwavering commitment to infrastructure development. Over the year, Ircon International has showcased remarkable growth, engineering expertise, and a commitment to delivering complex projects with excellence. Our ability to build vital infrastructure, both nationally and internationally, has been instrumental in our success. As India is committed to get carbon neutral by 2017, and every industry is looking to reduce its carbon footprint, how Ircon is looking into it, what measures they are taking to reduce its carbon footprint. Along with it, my question to board of management is same. I also applaud the company dedication to sustainable and environmental responsible practices in our projects. Let us remain steadfast in our commitment to environmental protection and corporate social responsibility as we move forward, ensuring that Ircon continues to be responsible and trustworthy partner in infrastructure development of our country. Thank you for your attention. I support all the resolution passed, and I manifest that our company will be Maharatna company soon. I eagerly anticipate another year of growth and success for our esteemed company. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. As far as your first question is concerned, that is carbon, reducing the carbon footprint. Basically, essentially, Ircon is a sort of contractor, and we are getting the work done at site through our subcontractors. Basically, we do always insist on the subcontractors that this would manage their activities in such a way so that their actions and do not cause environmental pollution. So basically at all fronts, since this is a sort of our mission, that the carbon footprint should go down. So basically we are taking all sort of efforts and doing and conducting our business accordingly. And we take this question responsibly, and we are taking action on that.
Thank you, sir. Next speaker is Mr. Kaushik Sahukar.
Kaushik sir, you can unmute yourself. You can switch on your video. You can speak now, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning, good afternoon to all. I am honored to have the opportunity to address you all today and would like to express my gratitude to the Board of Directors for allowing me the chance to express my view in the front of all learned directors. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. First of all, I salute the Board of Directors for continuing VC mode of meeting and therefore allowing pan-India participation. Sir, request you to continue this trend. I am satisfied shareholder of our company, and I must commend the management for the remarkable efforts in creating wealth for the shareholders, particularly minority shareholders. However, I like to raise a couple of concerns. My primary concern pertains to the utilization of saving on account of VC mode of meeting. I believe it would be prudent and fair to allocate a portion of these funds to the welfare of the shareholders, more particularly among speaker shareholders who actively participate in AGM as speakers. Considering the valuable contribution and active involvement in the meeting, it would be a gesture of recognition to distribute a small memento among them on festivals. Sir, here can you provide me the breakup of account of expenses on account of VC mode of meeting and on account of physical mode of meeting if possible? I humbly request the board to consider my proposal and explore the possibility of implementing the gesture of gratitude and appreciation. By doing so, I firmly believe that it will reinforce the positive rapport between the company and its stakeholders and contribute to the overall well-being of the corporate family. My other concerns are, what are the major projects currently undertaken by Icon and what is the status? Are there any upcoming projects or tenders that shareholders should be aware of? How is Ircon improving operational efficiency and cost management in this project? How is Ircon leveraging technology and innovation to enhance the quality and efficiency of its construction projects? Sir, are there any benefits to Ircon, maybe direct or indirect, to the company from recently completed G20 summit? My final concern is that the company has been hesitant in supporting individuals in need, including myself. I have shared my credentials in past and followed consistently, but my request has not been considered. So not aiding differently able person be part of sales activity, then why companies hesitant supporting me? Appeal for support in certification work, including Form 15CB. Your assistance would mean a lot to me. If I can't get help from such a reputable company like Ircon, then whom can I trust to? Whom can I turn to? I am resigning my credentials after AGM in hopes of receiving justice and proactive consideration for the desired help and support. I want to clarify that I am not seeking any handouts of free money nor sympathy. I value my independence and self-reliance as a chartered accountant myself, and I hope you can understand and respect my desire to maintain that independence. Thank you for considering my request, and I firmly believe that with your support, I can make significant contribution to our organization and have a positive impact on society. I eagerly await your response and sincerely appreciate the time and attention you have given me today. Additionally, I would like to request your assistance in introducing me to your esteemed auditor. As a professional, I believe the expertise and guidance would be instrumental in realizing our mutual goal. Thank you so much.
थैंक यू। आपका सवाल बेसिकली बहुत बड़ा सवाल पूछा है आपने। बाकी बहुत सारी डिटेल्स ऑलरेडी दैट एनुअल रिपोर्ट में अवेलेबल हैं। जहाँ तक कि आपका सवाल बेसिकली CSR एक्टिविटीज़ को लेके है, तो इरकॉन काफ़ी रिस्पॉन्सिबल कारपोरेट होने के नाते जितना भी बेसिकली दैट इज CSR एक्टिविटीज़ में फंडिंग, जैसे आपने देखा होगा पिछले साल जितना भी परमिटेड था उतना हम लोगों ने CSR एक्टिविटीज़ को खर्चा किया है। CSR एक्टिविटीज़ की थीम है दैट इज़ वो DP के यहाँ से आती है, उसी थीम के अनुसार हम लोग काम करते हैं, और जो कारपोरेट नॉर्म्स हैं और DPA नॉर्म्स हैं उसी तरह से हम लोग आगे जाके बढ़ते हैं। एज फार एज जो G20 डिक्लेरेशन के बारे में आपने कुछ बात किया है, तो उसमें बेसिकली देखिए मतलब दिस ये सब लोगों के लिए सवाल है कि हम लोगों के लिए भी ये क्वेश्चन है कि बहुत सारा मार्केट ओपन होने वाला है, एंड G20 के जो और भी वर्क्स कुछ इंटरनेशनली और नेशनली कुछ काम आएंगे, तो वो वर्क में इरकॉन का कुछ हमको दैट इज काम मिलेंगे हम लोगों के लिए, ऐसी हमको आशा है। और आपकी कंपनी जो ऑलरेडी बहुत अच्छा कर रही है, पिछले सालों में काफ़ी अच्छा किया है, इस बार Q1 का रिजल्ट आपने देखा है, वो रिजल्ट भी पिछले Q1 से अच्छा है, और पूरे साल पिछले 22-23 में जैसे आपने देखा है 21-22 की तुलना में काफ़ी अच्छा काम किया है। तो आगे कंपनी भी काम करती रही है। आपने जो कंसर्न्स बताए हैं वो बेसिकली हम लोगों ने नोट कर लिया है, और उनके बारे में भी हम लोग ध्यान देंगे। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. Next speaker is Mr. Yusuf Yunus Rangwala.
Yusuf sir, you can unmute yourself. You can switch on your video. You can speak, sir.
गुड आफ्टरनून सर। आपको आवाज आ रहा है सर? चेयरमैन सर, आपको आवाज आ रहा है? हेलो।
हाँ बिल्कुल आ रहा है, आपका आवाज ठीक से आ रहा है, बोलिए।
वाला बात करता हूँ सर। आपका कंपनी सर, आज मुझे सर मैं अपने कंपनी सेक्रेटरी मैडम को धन्यवाद दो, इतना काम आपका
आपकी वॉइस क्लियर नहीं है।
अपना प्राइम मिनिस्टर का सपोर्टिंग रेजोल्यूशन, आई एम वेरी हैप्पी। आपने डिविडेंड 2 बार दिया सर, आपने हमारा 56 फाड़ के डिविडेंड दिया सर। लीडर सर हो सके ना फैक्ट्री कराइए सर। मैं
Yusuf sir, sorry to interrupt you, sir. Yusuf sir.
Yusuf sir. Yusuf जी आपको दोबारा लाइन पर लेंगे, अभी आपके वॉइस में बहुत डिस्टर्बेंस है। So we call the next speaker, Mr. Santosh Chopra.
Santosh sir, you can unmute yourself. You can switch on your video. You can continue your speech, sir. Santosh sir. Santosh sir, we can't hear you.
म्यूट करो।
Okay, we can call the next speaker. We will take later on. Mr. Shripal Mohanat.
Ma'am, Mr. Sripal Mohanat hasn't joined this meeting. You can move to the next speaker, Sirona.
Okay, next speaker is Mr. Surendra Kumar Arora.
Mr. Surendra Kumar Arora hasn't joined this meeting. You can move to the next speaker, Sirona.
Sure. Mr. Gagan Kumar.
Mr. Gagan Kumar hasn't joined this meeting. You can move to the next speaker, Sirona.
Mr. Ashok Kumar Jain.
Ma'am, Ashok Kumar Jain hasn't joined this meeting. You can move to the next speaker, Sirona.
Mr. Ravi Kumar Naredi.
Mr. Ravi Kumar Naredi hasn't joined this meeting. You can move to the next speaker, Sirona.
Ridippa Gundaluru.
Yes, ma'am. He is with us. Sir, you can unmute yourself. You can speak now.
Hello, just a minute, sir. Chairman, sir, and Board of Directors, and my fellow shareholders of this Ircon Engineering, sir. Namaste, sir. This is Reddeppa Gundluru from Hyderabad. I'm a financial advisor for First Vision, sir. Sir, as a shareholder, I'm very happy and proud about the company performance of financial 23. सर चेयरमैन सर आपका स्पीच बहुत अच्छा था ईच एंड एवरीथिंग आपने कवर कर लिया हमारा बहुत भविष्य वर्तमान का कंपनी का पूरा आप जानकारी दे दी है इसलिए बहुत सारा समाचार मेरे को मालूम हुआ एंड आल्सो सर एज ए रिक्वेस्टेड द कंपनी सेक्रेटरी फॉर द एनुअल रिपोर्ट आई रिसीव्ड एनुअल रिपोर्ट वेल इन एडवांस with the short notice. I felt very happy that company secretary sent immediately. And also after receiving the annual report, हमारा कंपनी का एनुअल रिपोर्ट बहुत वेट है सर वजन में वेट भी है और फाइनेंशियल में वेट है सर also the cover page to last page wonderful sir wonderful photographs wonderful achievements क्या बोलना चाह रहा हूँ सर as a financial advisor I felt very happy. And also I found that there is a very wonderful corporate governance maintaining by my company. Transparency is there, sir. Ethically is there, good manner is there. Overall, I can say there is integrity is there in my company, financials and also corporate governance. That's the reason I'm appreciating all the KPIs of my company, hardworking employees, company CFO and CS for the wonderful corporate governance. And also the financials are wonderful, consistent financial performance. Thank you for dividend. My board of directors and MDs are, they are having the growth mindset. My special thanks to them appreciating his efforts, company growth. And also CSR is very wonderful, tremendous support to the needy, wonderful CSR. And also, sir, पूरा एनुअल रिपोर्ट पढ़ने के बाद देयर इज नॉट फंड इवन सिंगल क्वेश्चन फाइनेंशियल सर वंडरफुल ग्रोथ सर वंडरफुल वेल्थ क्रिएट किया है शेयरहोल्डर्स का इन्वेस्टर का एज ए फाइनेंशियल एडवाइजर मेरा कस्टमर को भी मैं 5 साल के लिए कंपनी में सजेशन किया जो आपके ऊपर ट्रस्ट किया है वो फुलफिल किया है आगे वाले वर्षों में भी हमारा कंपनी मेरा कस्टमरों को मेरे को सबको वेल्थ क्रिएट करके देगा that type of company I'm having. That's the reason I'm very proud this as a shareholder. क्या पूछूं कुछ पूछने की जरूरत भी नहीं है चेयरमैन सर अब आपको विजन बता दीजिए आपका मिशन बता दीजिए बस और कुछ नहीं पूछने वाला हूं मैं सर I support all the resolutions you voted already had done sir thank you for the company secretary for wonderful smooth annual general meeting proceedings and all his team. I received the annual report well in advance and also this the link also well in advance I received. So that I am attending the AGM today. Finally, sir, I am concluding. Chairman sir, MD sir, other executive directors, under your leadership, my company will achieve many more higher awards and coming financial 24 and further financial endeavors. We have faith on you, board. We have trust on you, everything you are supporting. Go ahead, sir.
Thank
Sir,
you.
I wish you good health, happiness to you, all the board of directors, sir. Gupta ji, namaskar,
Thank
sir.
you.
Namaskar.
Thank you
आगे बढ़िए
very
sir.
much.
Namaskar for giving this opportunity. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity to
Thank you very much. बेसिकली आपने कंपनी का रिपोर्ट पढ़ा है, बहुत अच्छी बात है। जो आपने एनुअल रिपोर्ट के बारे में बताया है, सारी कंपनी के लोगों का ये एफर्ट्स है और सभी लोगों का जैसे पहले बताया चुका है। जैसे आपने कहा है कि दैट इज कंपनी का विजन, आगे क्या करने वाले हैं ये बता दीजिए, तो उसके बारे में भी ऑलरेडी स्पीच में अवेलेबल है, रिपोर्ट में भी अवेलेबल है। फिर भी आपको बता देते हैं कि हम लोगों का बेसिकली फोरमोस्ट एम ये है कि ऑर्डर्स कुछ और मिलना चाहिए हम लोगों के लिए। उसके लिए हमारी हमारी दैट इज ट्राई है, वो कोशिश की जा रही है कि और फर्दर हम लोगों को ऑर्डर्स मिले, इंडिया में ऑर्डर्स मिले, बाहर भी फॉरेन कंट्री में भी ऑर्डर्स मिले, काफ़ी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ रहेंगी। बट ऑर्डर्स के लिए हम लोग अपना दैट इज पैट या जो प्रॉफिट मार्जिन है उसको नहीं कंप्रोमाइज़ करेंगे। तो उसको ध्यान रखेंगे। आपके पर्सपेक्टिव से ये चीज़ काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है। एक चीज़ और मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ कि जो लोग बेसिकली ज्वाइन नहीं कर पाए हैं क्वेश्चन आंसर, वो अपने मेल के थ्रू भेज सकते हैं हमको। जो भी उनके क्वेश्चंस रहेंगे उनका भी हम लोग रिप्लाई देने की कोशिश करेंगे थ्रू मेल। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. Our next speaker is Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta.
Manoj sir, you can unmute yourself. You can speak, sir.
Good afternoon, respected Chairman, Board of Directors, fellow shareholders. My name is Manoj Kumar Gupta. I've joined this meeting from my residence, Kolkata. I feel proud to be a shareholder of Ircon, and I thanks to you and your team for good result of the company for the year 22-23. And thanks to the company secretary and the team to help us to join this meeting through VC. And I thanks to her that on my request she has sent the physical copy of balance sheet, and I have gone through that 372 pages balance sheet, and the balance sheet is very excellent and very visionary and very you have mentioned everything in the balance sheet. And thanks for your dividend of 150%, 90 plus 60. And when you will reward to the investors, sir, by the way of bonus or by the way of right, when you will reward to the investors. On page 16 in your balance sheet, domestic projects, either these all projects are completed or in process, and how much amount you have spent on completion of these projects, sir. On page 21, CSR allocation fund of rupees 77 crore, you have mentioned entire thing that how much amount you have allotted to health and education and everything. So I thanks to you that you had given a good report in the balance sheet about your CSR projects and the fund, that there will be no question on that how much amount you have, which sector you have spent. You had already mentioned. On page 159, can you see on page 159, sir, balance sheet is in your hand. Disputed cases pending before the various platforms. I surprised to see that a government company is facing a lot of cases before the various platforms in several state or in income tax, sell tax matter. So how you face this challenge and what's your plan to resolve these cases? Had you made any provision for against these demands? On page 214, your expenses has gone up near to double. So how you will reduce the expenses in future, sir? On page 214, expenses. And sir, recently 2 states has heavily affected by the flood and the rain, Uttarakhand and Himachal. Several their bridges has collapsed, several roads has collapsed. So if you get chance, so are you ready to repair or rebuild that bridges again to restore the smooth life of the peoples of these states, sir? And last but least, I strongly support your all the resolutions with the hope that the company will go on new heights under your leadership in coming time. And once again I thanks to the company secretary for their excellent services. Thank you.
मिस्टर मनोज जी, जो आपने सवाल बेसिकली पूछे हैं ना, बहुत ही स्पेसिफिक चीजें हैं, उनको हम लोग एग्जामिन करेंगे और आपके पास में उनका जवाब भेज दिया जाएगा.
Thank you, sir. Our next speaker is Mr. Sarabjit Singh.
Mr. Sarabjit Singh hasn't joined, ma'am. You can move to the next speaker shareholder.
Thank you. Next is Mr. Manjeet Singh.
Mr. Manjeet Singh hasn't joined this meeting. You can move to the next speaker shareholder.
Next speaker is Mr. Ankur Chanda.
Yes, he is with us. Just a second, ma'am. Ankur sir, you can unmute yourself. You can speak now, sir.
I am audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon to everyone. सर मैं ये कहना चाह रहा हूँ कि हम हमारी मैनेजमेंट किस तरह से वर्क करे, क्योंकि देखिए मैं अगर अपने शेयर प्राइस को देखूं तो वो हमारे आईपीओ प्राइस से भी 30% है. तो मुझे नहीं समझ आता सर क्यों बड़े इन्वेस्टर को हमारे पे भरोसा नहीं आ रहा, जो कि हमारी कंपनी में वो आना ही नहीं चाह रहे. नहीं तो अगर इन्वेस्टर आए हमारी कंपनी में तो ऑटोमेटिकली शेयर प्राइस में रिफ्लेक्ट करता है वो. ठीक है, तो मुझे नहीं समझ आ रहा क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है सर. क्यों मैनेजमेंट का कौन सा ऐसा डिसीजन गलत है जिसके कारण पब्लिक को, शेयर होल्डर को नुकसान हो रहा है. क्योंकि अगर मैनेजमेंट अच्छा काम करती है तो ऑटोमेटिकली शेयर प्राइस, ये नहीं है मुझे पता है सर आपके हाथ में नहीं है शेयर प्राइस करना, लेकिन काम अच्छा करना और उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करना ये आपके हाथ में है. क्योंकि ऐसा नहीं हो रहा, इसी के कारण शेयर प्राइस हमारे आईपीओ प्राइस से भी 30% नीचे है. अब आप इस बारे में बताइएगा क्यों ऐसा है. और दूसरा, हमारे जो सेक्रेटेरियल डिपार्टमेंट है उसको हम तो कांटेक्ट नहीं कर पाते, लेकिन वो भी हमारे को नहीं करते. ठीक है, मैंने एक मेल भेजी कि भाई स्पीकर के लिए, उन्होंने एक लिंक भेज दिया, लेकिन कोई कम्युनिकेशन नहीं कि हाँ कोई आप स्पीकर है या नहीं है या आपका नंबर क्या है. तो सर इस बारे में थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिए और मुझे बताइएगा. बस धन्यवाद.
मिस्टर अंकुर, पहला ये जो क्वेश्चन कम्युनिकेशन का किया है उसको हम लोग नोट किया है, ध्यान रखेंगे. और जहाँ तक शेयर प्राइस की बात है, मैं अपने डायरेक्टर फाइनेंस को बोलता हूँ, वो थोड़ा इसके बारे में आपको बताएंगे, ब्रीफ करेंगे.
नमस्कार जी. अंकुर जी, हमारा शेयर प्राइस आज के दिन में 150 रुपए है, vis-a-vis a फेस वैल्यू ऑफ 2 रुपीज पर शेयर. सो वी आर परफॉर्मिंग वेरी वेल. और आप जो आईपीओ शेयर प्राइस की बात कर रहे हैं वो अबाउट 470 रुपीज या 475 था ऑन अ 10 रुपी फेस वैल्यू शेयर. तो अगर आप 150 को लेंगे और हमारा बोनस इशू एज वेल एज फेस वैल्यू को देखेंगे और कंपेयर करेंगे तो आज के दिन में हमारा शेयर प्राइस 1500 रुपए vis-a-vis a 10 रुपी फेस वैल्यू शेयर. तो 475 से आपको 3-fold जंप मिला है. सो आई एम वेरी सरप्राइज्ड दैट आप एप्पल टू शायद ऑरेंजेस कंपेयर कर रहे हैं. एप्पल टू एप्पल में तो आपका काफी इंक्रीमेंट हुआ है और हमारी कंपनी ने वेल्थ क्रिएशन की है फॉर ऑल दी स्टेक होल्डर्स एंड स्पेसिफिकली ऑल द शेयर होल्डर्स. थैंक यू.
Thank you, ma'am. So we can call our next speaker, Mr. Bharat Raj.
Bharat sir, you can unmute yourself. You can speak now, sir. Bharat sir, I think you are on mute mode. Bharat sir. Ma'am, I think he has some.
Hello.
Yes sir. We can hear you.
Hello.
Yes sir, you are audible, sir.
Sir, very good afternoon, madam. I'm Bharat Raj calling from Hyderabad. First of all, I congratulate the Ircon department for wonderful performance and wonderful dividend payout, sir. Sir, India is growing, sir, under the leadership of Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister. A lot of new projects are coming. I accept that in coming years we received a bonus and interim special dividend, sir. In time, our company secretary has sent the annual report and the link, sir. Thanks for the secretary services. Once again, my best wishes to you all. All the best for coming here, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू मिस्टर भरतराज। आपका जो सजेशन है उसको हम लोग डिलीवरेट करेंगे अपनी बोर्ड मीटिंग के थ्रू, और फिर आपको जो भी जवाब रहेगा हम भिजवाएंगे आपको।
Our next speaker is Mr. Praveen Kumar.
I am audible, sir.
Yes, audible.
Audible.
A very, very good afternoon to my respected chairperson, well-decorated esteemed board of director, and my co-fellow shareholder who joined this meeting online. Myself, Praveen Kumar, joining this meeting from New Delhi. I have few observations which I love to share with the entire house. First of all, a respected chairperson, excellent speech, very, very in-depth speech, very, very investor-friendly speech, and very, very informative also. So I'm very, very thankful to you for a retail investor point of view. And sir, I'm with the company since IPO, and over the period of time, our company grew under your leadership in leap and bounds. So I'm very, very thankful to you, the dedication, the devotion you are having along with the professional team. I'm very, very thankful that yes, this is very, very interesting company. I'm very, very privileged to be part of such a large company, great company who are working for the government of India, and I'm very, very thankful to the entire management team for investor friendly approach. I salute all the resolution which you set out for the notice today. And sir, one more thing which I love to add here from a retail perspective point of view, that higher standard of corporate governance is maintained by our company secretary and her entire team. That's truly boosts our morale. Even during COVID time, if you have any queries, it will be promptly replied. So I'm very, very thankful. She is the biggest asset we have as far as the communication is concerned. So I'm very, very thankful. My question to the management is, what will be the growth driver for the next 2 years? And I wish you all the very, very best for Desh of Ministry. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
थैंक यू मिस्टर प्रवीण जी। जैसे आपने बताया है, हम कंपनी की तरफ से जैसे भी इसी की लास्ट ईयर के परफॉर्मेंसेस रहे हैं उसी तरह से हम लोग आगे जाना चाहते हैं। इंटरनेशनल बिजनेस और अच्छा है, इस मामले में हम लोग कुछ और कार्रवाई करेंगे। तो यू कैन बेसिकली रेस्ट अश्योर्ड कि हम लोग अपनी तरफ से कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ेंगे और अपनी तरफ से पूरी तरह से ट्राई करेंगे कि जो ग्रोथ रेट आपके माइंड में है उतनी ग्रोथ रेट कंपनी की तरफ से आए। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. Next speaker is Mr. Lokesh Gupta.
Ma'am, Lokesh Gupta sir hasn't joined in this meeting. You can move forward to the next speaker shareholder.
Next is Mr. J. Abhishek.
Yes, he is with us. Just a second. Abhishek sir, you can unmute yourself as well as you can switch on your video.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sorry, sir. Yeah, my name is Abhishek, shareholder of the company. My DPI IN 301637 and client ID is 41359155. So first of all, I congratulate the management on the eve of annual general body meeting. So trust all is well with you and your family in this challenging situation. Our company deserves much more respect than the current market cap. After completing more than a decade of successful operations, profitability, dividend history, and becoming one of the strongest brands in our respective segment. I'm being associated with the company since the day one of the IPO, and I've also attended a physical AGM at Auditorium Delhi. So nothing much to us. We can see that and corporate governance standard is really excellent. Just explain us about the whistleblower mechanism policy which is being adopted in our company so that the shareholders can come to know about a glimpse about the same. And what are the steps being taken by the management to reduce the other expenses, legal professional charges, and the audit fees? And there are a lot of contingent liabilities pending in the company. So what steps have been taken by the management to arrive at a compromise or a settlement so that as soon as possible the disputes may be settled? And nothing much to ask, sir. I would request the management to kindly try to consider hybrid AGMs in the years to come because most of the senior citizens are not able to join because of the digital challenges in this virtual platform. So try to consider hybrid AGMs in the years to come, which will convince more number of participants join you in the meeting. You can get the valuable points, suggestions, and ideas that will be helpful for the management to empower in future, so that local shareholders can join you physically and pan-India shareholders can join you virtually. And I thank the company secretary and their entire team for sending us the link well in advance and making this annual general body meeting a grand success. I wish the company and the board of directors a great success and prosperity in the coming future. And thank you for giving the opportunity, sir. Hope to see you in the physical AGM next year. Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू मिस्टर अभिषेक जी। एक आपने क्वेश्चन रेज किया है रिगार्डिंग विसिल ब्लोअर पॉलिसी, क्योंकि इरकॉन गवर्नमेंट का पार्ट है, तो गवर्नमेंट में जो विसिल ब्लोअर पॉलिसी है अवेलेबल, वो बेसिकली उसको हम लोग फॉलो करते हैं। कोई भी जिस तरह की कंप्लेंट कोई आती है उसका बेसिकली इन्वेस्टिगेट करते हैं, और ये सब अभी वेबसाइट पे लिखा हुआ है। हमारी जो इरकॉन की ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट है वहाँ आपको ये चीज़ मिल जाएगी। जहाँ तक आपने कुछ एक्सपेंसेस की बात की है, तो इसके बेसिस में रेगुलरली हम लोग इंटरनल जो फंक्शनल डायरेक्टर्स हैं और ये सब चीज़ों में एग्जामिन होता है, और जहाँ पे एक्सपेंडिचर वही किया जाता है जो एक्सपेंडिचर बेयर मिनिमम होता है और इसेंशियल होता है। तो इसके लिए आप बिल्कुल रेस्ट एश्योर्ड रहें कि अल्टीमेटली एक्सपेंसेस उतने किए जाएंगे। दैट्स वाई बेसिकली आपको जो जो प्रॉफिट मार्जिन्स होते हैं वो बढ़ के मिलते हैं, बिकॉज उतने खर्चे हैं नहीं। मतलब हम लोग देखते हैं इन चीज़ों के लिए, फिर भी आपने ध्यान रखा है इन चीज़ों को, और आइंदा से और भी डेप्थ में ध्यान रखा जाएगा। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. Next speaker is Mr. Jaideep Bakshi.
Jaideep sir, you can unmute yourself. You can switch on your video. You can speak, sir. Jaideep sir. I think he has some technical glitches.
We can call the next speaker.
Yes,
Next
ma'am.
is Mr. Chetan Chadda.
Chetan sir hasn't joined this meeting. You can move to the next speaker shareholder.
Next is Miss Sakshi Jain.
Yes, yes. Shashi Jain, ma'am, please unmute yourself. You can speak now.
I am audible.
Yes, yes, yes.
Good afternoon, Chairman sir, esteemed Board of Directors, and my co-fellow shareholders. I, Shashi Jain, DPID number 120-816-0065-39382, join the AGM from Delhi. Excellent speech by CMD sir, and also thanks to the Secretary Department to help me to join the AGM on VC portal. Sir, आपने अपनी चेयरमैन स्पीच में बहुत सी हमारी क्वेरीज कवर करी, और प्रीवियसली शेयर होल्डर्स ने भी बहुत ऐसी क्वेरी करी जिसके बारे में आपने बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया सर। सर, हमारा भी एक जानकारी बस यही है कि जो हमारा प्रॉफिट और मार्जिन हम रखते हैं अपने किसी भी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में, क्या वो डोमेस्टिक या इंटरनेशनल में सेम रहता है, या कुछ फर्क रहता है कि इंटरनेशनल में हमें ज्यादा मार्जिन मिलता है, डोमेस्टिक में कम मिलता है? सर, थोड़ा उसके बारे में बताइएगा। सर, जैसा कि हमारा कंपनी अच्छा ग्रो कर रहा है और G20 में भी कुछ अनाउंसमेंट हुआ है कि नया कॉरिडोर बनेगा, तो उसमें भी कुछ हमें आगे ऑर्डर्स मिलने का क्या उम्मीद है? सर, थोड़ा उसके बारे में भी जानकारी दीजिएगा सर। और सर, अच्छे डिविडेंड और अच्छे रिजल्ट्स के लिए अगेन मैं आपका धन्यवाद करना चाहूंगा, एंड सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट का धन्यवाद करना चाहूंगा सर। सर, कोशिश करिएगा मीटिंग फिजिकल मोड में करिए, जैसे आपने IPO के बाद सर फर्स्ट मीटिंग हमारा AGM फिजिकल हुआ, जिसमें कि अच्छा आपका प्रबंध था, अच्छा सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट का इंतजाम था सर, और अच्छा शेयर होल्डर का रिगार्ड किया गया सर। थोड़ा उसका भी ध्यान रखिएगा। अगर फिजिकल हो तो उसमें हाइब्रिड मोड भी हो, जिससे कि जो जुड़ना चाहे बाहर के वो भी जुड़ सकते हैं सर। आई सपोर्ट ऑल द रेजोल्यूशन सर। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू मिस्टर शशि। जैसे आपने G20 ऑर्डर्स के बारे में बात किया है, जैसे आप होपफुल हैं, हम लोग भी होपफुल हैं। बेसिकली इतना सारा काम आएगा, तो दैन जो G20 डिक्लेरेशन में कुछ आया है, तो इरकॉन को भी कुछ ना कुछ मिलेगा उसमें। और जहाँ तक प्रॉफिट मार्जिन की आपने बात किया है कि नेशनल इंटरनेशनल क्या रखा जाता है, तो ये चीज़ें बेसिकली बहुत कुछ चीज़ें डिपेंड करती हैं। दैट इज किस तरह की अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल रही है आपको, और कैसे कैसे आगे बढ़ना है। तो इसका एक इंटरनल प्रोसीजर बनाया हुआ है हम लोगों ने, उसके बेसिस पे डिसीजन लिया जाता है। काफ़ी एलेबोरेट डिस्कशन करने के बाद में और सारी सिचुएशन को असेस करने के बाद में ये डिसीजन लिया जाता है। तो इसको कोई कोई रिटन या फिर कुछ कोई इस तरह से बताने लायक पोजीशन है नहीं। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. Next speaker is Mr. Krishan Lal Chadda.
Ma'am, Krishan Lal Chadha hasn't joined. You can move to the next speaker shareholder.
Next is Mr. Kirti Shah.
Mr. Kirti Shah hasn't joined this meeting. You can move to the next speaker shareholder.
Who have some problem. I'm repeating the name. Mr.
Okay.
Yusuf Yunis Rangawala.
Yes, he is with us. Just a moment. Yusuf sir, Yusuf sir, please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. Very good morning, good afternoon, sir. आपको आवाज आ रहा है? Sir, Chairman, sir, can you hear my voice, sir? I am speaking from Mumbai. Sir, I was the third speaker, but due to some network issue, I cannot attend, sir. Sir, my question first. I received the annual report today, Ritu madam. I'm thanking our Ritu madam for sending my balance sheet. She is a very hard working company secretary. आज ही morning में मुझे मिला sir, और मुझे मालूम पड़ा कि आज अपना कंपनी का मीटिंग है. Sir, this shows how you are caring for the small, for just like a small shareholder, sir. I am very happy, sir. अपना कंपनी जो है, we are in a rare business, all सब business में sir. मैं जानना चाहता हूँ, आपने बताया आज अपना 1500 रुपये अपना रेट है, आपने 450 रुपये में लिस्ट किया है. So this shows how our company is growing also. This is a 47 general annual meeting. After 3 we will be completing 50 years. Sir, I can accept the bonus at 50 years, sir, if possible. Sir, if you have an analyst meet at Bombay, sir, this is my humble request. If you have some analyst meet, sir, please you call, sir. I would like to know whether you're keeping an analyst meet or not, sir. I would like to know. And what are the total number of staff at present, sir? अपना total number of staff कितना है? और sir, अपना company share department जो लाजवाब है, sir. Sir, I am very happy and very proud to be shareholder of this excellent company, sir. चेयरमैन सर, आपकी स्पीच जो हाफ एन आवर है उसमें सब आपने सब कवर कर दिया सर. अपना प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी जो अपने को बोलते रेलवे के लिए जो आप उसको सपोर्ट करते सर. एंड वी आर वेरी लकी एंड वेरी प्राउड टू बी शेयरहोल्डर जस्ट लाइक एक्सीलेंट कंपनी सर. माय बेस्ट विशेस सर. एक छोटा सा शेयर पेश करना चाहता हूँ. फूलों की खुशबू, कलियों की बहार और अपना साथ. सर, गणेश चतुर्थी जो अपने पढ़ा रहे 17 तारीख को, सर विशिंग ए वेरी हैप्पी गणेश चतुर्थी, दशहरा और सब फेस्टिवल का सर मैं आपको धन्यवाद देता हूँ सर. ये अपना कंपनी शेयर डिपार्टमेंट जो हमें कभी भी नहीं छोड़ता सर, इतना अच्छा है सर, लाजवाब है सर. हो सके तो हमें फैक्ट्री विजिट कराइए सर. थैंक यू वेरी मच सर. खुदा हाफिज. मे गॉड ब्लेस आवर कंपनी विथ माय ब्लेसिंग एंड आई विल विथ यू सर. जब तक है जान हम आपके साथ में जुड़े रहेंगे सर, जब तक है जान सर. थैंक यू वेरी मच सर. खुदा हाफिज.
थैंक यू मिस्टर यूसुफ. आपके लिए भी बहुत गणेश चतुर्थी की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं, बधाइयाँ. जैसे आपने कहा है कि आप कंपनी से जुड़े हुए हैं और जुड़े रहना चाहते हैं. बहुत सारे शेयर होल्डर्स हैं जो उन्होंने कहा है किसी ने कि हम स्टार्टिंग से जुड़े हुए हैं. तो शेयर होल्डर का प्यार और सपोर्ट कंपनी को मिलता रहेगा तो कंपनी बेसिकली आगे बढ़ती रहेगी. ये म्यूचुअल दैट इज बात है. आप लोग कंपनी से जुड़ेंगे, कंपनी अच्छा करेगी. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Thank you, sir. Next is Mr. Santosh Chopra, if he is available.
Ma'am, he hasn't joined this meeting. He left the meeting.
Okay. Last one is Mr. Jaideep Bakshi.
Ma'am, we have with us Mr. Gagan Kumar. If you allow, then I can.
No issues, Mr. Gagan Kumar. 7 number.
Gagan sir, you can speak now. You can unmute yourself.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, Board of Director and fellow shareholder. Myself, Gagan Kumar. I am joining this meeting from Delhi. सर, काफी देर बाद नंबर आया तो सभी स्पीकर्स को सुना, आपको भी सुना, और most of my query already addressed by other speaker shareholder. मैं मीटिंग सुन रहा था और एक किसी शेयर होल्डर ने पर्टिकुलरली मेंशन किया शेयर के रेट के बारे में, तो शायद एक रागिनी मैम ने भी कंफर्म किया कि वो स्प्लिट को काउंट नहीं कर रहे हैं और कंपनी ने हमें इतना प्रॉफिट कमा के दिया है. और दूसरी चीज कम्युनिकेशन, मतलब I have registered as a speaker and I got mail Valentine call from the company, and I don't know how this gentleman is saying all that. So in this regard, I would like to say that our corporate governance is too good under the leadership of our CFO and CS and the entire secretarial team. Now my question is that can you inform the initiative taken by company on sustainability and climate change? And last question I have is, what are the key reason of the good performance of the company, and what is our roadmap for next 3 to 4 years? That is all from my side. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Gagan Kumar. You have raised a question. सस्टेनेबिलिटी के बारे में बात किया है. पॉलिसी है हम लोगों की, दैट इज पॉलिसी है, उसको हम लोग इंश्योर करते हैं कि ये सस्टेनेबिलिटी रहे. और दूसरा बेसिकली आपने जो क्वेश्चन रेज किया है कि क्या विजन है, विजन चूंकि ऑलरेडी बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस के थ्रू ऑलरेडी कवर किया चुका है. विजन इज दिस के बेसिकली टर्नओवर, दैट इज ऑर्डर बुक बढ़ाना है, और आप लोगों के लिए जो कुछ भी डिविडेंड कमा के देना है, कंपनी प्रॉफिट में आएगी, आप लोगों को फायदा होगा, आप लोगों का फायदा होगा, तो देन बेसिकली दिस इज ये हमारा यही एम है काम करने का. उसी तरह से हम लोग आगे आगे बढ़ना चाहते हैं. और कोई क्वेश्चन आपका था बेसिकली मिस किया हो मैंने, तो कुछ और क्वेश्चन आपका है इसके अलावा जो रिप्लाई किया है वो पूछ लीजिए.
Thank you, sir. So we end our question and answer session here.
Ma'am, just a second, ma'am. We have Jaideep Bakshi, sir. Can I allow?
Yeah, please.
Jaideep, sir. Jaideep Bakshi, sir.
Yes.
Yes, please unmute yourself. Yes, you can speak now, sir.
Chairman. Yes. Very good afternoon, Chairman and Board of Directors. Myself, Jaideep Bakshi, connecting from the city of Kolkata. Thanks, Ritu Madam, for giving an opportunity, and also a second time, though I missed on the first chance. Sir, you nicely explained our company's position, very descriptive one, and it's a no questions left and the chance to ask regarding anything. Just want to know, as you have said in for the earlier replies also, how do we move forward in the coming years? And sir, what is our green energy program and ESG program? Just if you can throw some light on this. And sir, one of my earlier speaker has also queried about this. Are we taking into in this project with these flood affected areas in this Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh like this, any such areas, because this is a devastating flood also because of this heavy rain? Nothing to add more. CSR activities are always good, and also congrats for the awards and also for the dividend. Once again, thanks. And everyone employed related to our company, congrats to them for the bringing out this wonderful performance also. Nothing to add more, sir. And festive greetings to all present in today's video conference. Thank you, sir, for giving opportunity, and sir, continue this video conference so that we can join in from different places. Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू मिस्टर जयदेव जी. जैसे ग्रीन एनर्जी के बारे में आपने बात किया है, बेसिकली ग्रीन एनर्जी को सभी लोग प्रमोट करना चाहते हैं, हमारी कंपनी प्रमोट करना चाहती है. आपको जान के खुशी होगी कि एक वर्टिकल बनाया है हम लोगों ने, दैट इज कुछ ग्रीन एनर्जी प्रोजेक्ट लिया है, बिड करके लिया है, हम लोगों को मिला है, उसको भी हम लोग आगे बढ़ाना चाहते हैं. और ग्रीन एनर्जी का ऐसा फील्ड है कि जहाँ भी अपॉर्चुनिटी कंपनी को मिलेंगी, हम लोग उसमें वेंचर करेंगे और काम करेंगे. जहाँ तक बेसिकली ये CSR एक्टिविटी के बारे में बात है, आपने भी कहा है, हम लोग भी इसमें काम कर रहे हैं, और फर्दर मतलब कंपनी CSR पॉलिसी के तहत कुछ और अपॉर्चुनिटी जिस थीम पे भी मिलेगी, उस थीम पे हम लोग काम करेंगे. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Thank you, sir. So moderator, now I end our question and answer session here.
Yes, ma'am. You can continue your speech, ma'am.
I want to thank all the shareholders for taking out their time to join the meeting through VC and being with us efficiently. Thank you very much.
Now I request Shrimati Ragini Advani, Director Finance, to propose a vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Ircon International Limited, I thank all the shareholders for sparing their valuable time and attending today's AGM of Ircon International Limited. I am particularly thankful to CMD sir and other board members, including Shri Dhananjay Singh ji, who is representing Government of India as our nominee director. I'm also thankful to all the auditors, statutory auditor, secretarial auditor, for attending the meeting. I would like to place on record the best efforts made by the employees of the company in achieving the current level of the performance and thank all the volunteers in organizing this AGM. We will continue to make our best efforts to get this company to keep growing year on year. With this, I declare the meeting as closed and wish all the shareholders happy, healthy, and safe journey ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you all. Now I'm ending this session.